Yeah, it's huge. I'm a big fan of KD, and the fact that he joins a tremendous and a fiery player with a lot of heart to him, and Devin Booker is just an added plus. You add a veteran in Chris Paul, but the most important thing that Phoenix kept Andre Ayton. I mean, the fact that they got to keep that big guy is just great. And I mean, a lot of people have their doubts about him, but he's a top five center in the league.
And it gives them a pretty dangerous big four. How dangerous is this team in the West?
Man, Kevin Durant, one of the top players in the league, it just makes this team so dangerous. And that's why you're getting all these trades and everybody's scrambling. They're trying to compete with Phoenix and in their positions if they stay healthy. And I don't even need Chris Paul to be healthy. He could be halfway because he's such a great distributor and a captain that he'll make things happen. But if Kevin Durant stays healthy, Devin Booker stays healthy, Ayton has always been healthy throughout the season. This could be a very dangerous team. Where do you guard them? You got one position that's open, maybe that four spot. And with TJ Warren and his scoring ability, that's going to be difficult to guard too. Where do you double with this team? You're going to have to use a lot of zone. And when you use zone, that's usually against teams that can't shoot the basketball, but they're great at penetrating. And Kevin Durant is a shooter. Booker is a shooter. Chris Paul is known to knock things down. And then you got Ayton cleaning things up with Tucker just running around doing his thing. That's going to be a very, Warren running around doing his thing. That's going to be a very dangerous team.
Is this they're adding this big piece now, sort of late in the season, but is this a title contender right now? If they're all healthy, get into the playoffs and no one's going to want to play them, right?
Yes, indeed. They're definitely a contender healthy. Denver is going to make some noise about that because they got the Joker over there and he's playing MVP caliber. But getting to the finals is definitely going to be one of their goals. So right now, Denver neck and neck with Phoenix, and in the East, Boston, they just got Brown with a little head or eye injury. We're not really sure what that is. That may or may set them back. But I think the opportunities for Giannis is still there with the Bucks. That with them adding a great defensive player and also adding the fact that they need to get healthy too as well.
Enough basketballs to go around. I know KD's play, whether it was Brooklyn or Golden State or Oklahoma City, he's always had other stars with him, but enough basketballs between he and Devin Booker and Ayton and CP3.
Well, that's where CP is going to come involved to make sure that these two hungry ball guys get their touches. KD is a finished guy when it goes one-on-one. He usually likes to finish the game with that, but he can move without the basketball. And that's the great thing about him and Devin. They don't need to just isolate themselves to score the basketball. They can stand in the corner for a while, penetration, kick to them, knock it down. They can come off screens. They can use the pick and roll. They can be the picker in the pick and roll. So they are so versatile when it comes to the offensive end. And, having them to be able to do that, I think there's enough basketballs to go around in Phoenix.
My last thing for you, Cedric, as a former player, and I'm sure the fans are loving it too. On the day the new ownership becomes official, they go out and get maybe the most dangerous scorer that this game has ever seen. What does it say about the direction this franchise is going in?
Well, Matt's a great guy, and he's also a hooper. And, he played Michigan State. So this is an opportunity for the city of Phoenix to understand that when you dealing with somebody who can play the basketball game, their mind is just going. James Jones obviously has done a great job with Monty Williams and getting this team together. But now Arizona's taking themselves into another epsilon to probably gear themselves up. I can even go back to our 93 team with Charles Barkley. That acquisition put us over the hump on any Western Conference team that we were dealing with.